All right, welcome to the No Limits podcast. We got a very special guest with us today. We got the main man, Joe Shulk. This is a man that's been running the TikTok influencer game, and it's an honor to have you on, brother. How you doing today?
I'm doing amazing, man. It's a pleasure to be on.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Let's get right into it, bro. Can you give a brief overview of yourself for people that might not be familiar with you?
Yeah, so I'm basically just a fitness influencer. I do TikTok primarily, and most of my fans call me the Natty Daddy. It's kind of like a meme I have going on. I do a mix of like fitness content, motivational, inspirational, and then like entertainment. Like I'm trying to get more into YouTube and like show more of my personality because TikTok kind of limits that to 60 seconds.
Yeah, bro. That's why I love to have you on because you do have a strong fan base. You're a really funny guy, man. I love the
Thank you, man.
whole like the eights, nine jokes. Bro, you're like yourself, you know. Like not many people like know how to know the same humor you have, and your motivation, bro. Like personally, like watching your videos, like I'm someone that works out, and then when quarantine hit, it's hard to work out at home, right? But then you would be like
Yeah,
motivating. That's why, bro, it's really cool talking to you. And so like
thanks,
how
though.
yeah, no worries, bro. So how did you decide you want to be a TikTok influencer?
Well, like I've always loved social media, so like I was always fascinated by it. Like in middle school, I used to play Minecraft and Call of Duty and make like commentary videos. But like back then, my dumbass didn't know like anything about like Elgato or game capture cards. So I literally just used to set up my camera on a tripod and like record the TV screen as I played like Call of Duty World at War on the Wii, and I would just commentate over it. And I've always loved the idea of YouTube and social media in general. And when the pandemic hit, like when COVID hit, school went online, and TikTok was just rising in popularity. I saw a couple kids from Jersey doing fitness. I fucking love fitness. Like fitness changed my life. I used to be bullied, for a majority of my life for being skinny and out of shape. And, I was very insecure growing up and, of my body and socially and physically. And, fitness really changed that. It gave me a lot of confidence and changed my life. But, yeah, I saw a lot of fitness influencers were rising up, like Isaiah Miranda and Jesse James West and Anthony Mantello, and just to name a few from Jersey. And like one of them actually went to Isaiah Miranda used to go to like my school Rutgers. So I was like, holy shit, like if he can do it, like it just put in perspective that anyone can do it. So I was like, fuck it. I got started, started having fun with it. And, eventually it took off.
Yeah, nah, bro, I can relate. Right now I'm in university, but back when I was in high school, like in grade nine, grade 10, bro, I was very skinny. Like I was like 110 pounds, 115, bro. I had no confidence. And then in grade 11 is really when I started working out. And bro, the confidence boost is crazy. The way people treat you when you start working out is crazy. It's like I totally see what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, like, bro, I used to spend a majority of my time, like, I played tennis. I was really good. I was a four-star recruit. Then the other majority of my time, I had like one friend growing up, like all throughout high school, and I spent a lot of time playing video games. And it's just like, why the fuck would I level myself up in a video game, when I can level myself up in real life? And it's
No,
and
for
it's like
sure.
the benefits that you get from it are just like invaluable. Like, yeah, like the way people treat you, like you just notice like the way people talk to me, like from first impression too. It's just like they treat me with more respect because I care about how I look and I take care of my body, and that shows.
Yeah, bro. See, what some people don't understand is like, yeah, there's physical gains to it, but like, can you speak about the mentality that you got to put in and like what you get in return?
100%. So like lifting, you know, you can get motivated and you can start working out and you can use motivation to drive you to go to the gym every single day. But after a certain point, there's gonna be days where you don't want to go and where you're feeling tired and you're feeling like shit and you don't, and that's where discipline kicks in. And I've learned a lot of discipline in from working out and doing fitness, and it's just transferred over to all areas of my life. And also just like pushing myself out of my comfort zone. Like, no one when I was a skinny, insecure kid. Obviously, like for the first couple weeks in the gym, and um, what's it called? I was just insecure. I had hell anxiety. People say they're not judging you, but in my head, I was super insecure. So I felt like everyone was judging me. And, um, I pushed myself out of my comfort zone. I've never been happier since. And it's just taught me, and it's just like, I love working out because I like get to destroy my body every single day. And, and then it's just like, I push myself to my limits every single fucking day. And it really like helps me push myself out of my comfort zone in other aspects of life. Like I was a very like again insecure I can't like stress that enough, and I was very quiet growing up, and I was afraid of talking with people. And I made it a mission once I started working out. I got a little bit of confidence to start pushing myself and making small talk, and you know yeah, just pushing myself in areas that I was really afraid of entering before in my life.
Yeah, bro. No, I can see that for sure. Like you moved from your home city to go to LA because you wanted to push your influencer game as well, right? Like it works in every aspect. How you push yourself in the gym, you pushed yourself in your career, your influencer career, right? And like I was gonna ask you, like how was LA? I know you moved back. Like how was meeting all these like TikTokers, YouTubers like Bradley Martin? Like are they the same people on camera, off camera? Like give me something.
Um, I moved from LA, but that's not to say that I didn't gain a lot from it. It was definitely an experience that I took a lot away from, and it was one of the most memorable experiences of my life. Like I met Bryce Hall. I became friends with Bryce Hall. I met Bradley Martin. Like all these people that I see on the internet, and it made me realize that some of the most successful people are some of the most humble, and that's really nice to see. And also that at the end of the day, like I fanboyed over these people and I've watched them for so long over the years, like especially Bradley Martin. It's just like he's just a regular dude.
Yeah.
Like he puts on the camera, but I met Steve will do it too, and they're just all regular people
Wow.
that
No,
just
that's crazy to hear. Yeah. Like
and
so
and
like
yeah, of course, social media is a little bit of an act online, but
mhm.
some people, like I would say that some people have like a completely different personality when they post social media, like videos on social media, but others they're themselves. They might exaggerate certain things, but they are themselves.
See, that's interesting to hear. Like most people would say like influencers are like dicks in person, but like you these were your idols, like Bradley Martin, and you said he's like a regular ass dude. Like that's nice to hear, you know?
Yeah, I mean the way I see it, bro, like yeah, you're gonna encounter fake people, but you're gonna also encounter uh real people, and it's just like essentially everyone in LA is looking out for themselves. So yeah, they might value you based on your clout, your following, but I get it, man. Like it's a business, it's their business. If they want to view your relationship and your friendship as a business relationship and as a way for them to gain um some sort of social media following, then like you can't fucking hate on them for that. Like they're just grinding. It's
Yeah,
unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I don't know. LA is lonely though. I would definitely, if you are going to chase your dreams and move out there, it is a great place for social media. But definitely make sure that you go with some friends that are close and that are always going to remain by your side and stay real. Because it's sometimes you get lost in the numbers game, and even doing social media in general, not even just LA. You just get lost in the numbers game, and it's just important to sometimes put down the phone and get in touch with reality, because it's crazy how numbers can sometimes dictate your happiness, and it can definitely be toxic sometimes.
yeah. See, like you're talking about how like LA was such a good time, and you kind of dived into it, right? But I was gonna ask you like, what was the ultimate decision where you're like, fuck this, I'm moving out of LA, I'm going back home. Like, explain your state of mind, because that's hard, bro. Like you just moved there, now you're gonna go back. Like, explain it.
So, I got my LA experience. I grew from it, and I, you know, I, I just realized that I missed my family. I missed my friends, like my real friends. It's very lonely in LA. I had like, two roommates that I lived with, and they were my friends and all, but they did the same thing as me, social media. So, just like a lot of the conversations were based on social media, not us,
Oh,
just being boys. And I could
mhm.
FaceTime my real friends from home, but it just wasn't the same. And Also, what was I gonna say? Shit. Shit, it was literally at the top on the top of my head. Yeah, also like saving money on rent and whatnot. Not that I couldn't afford it, but it's just like everything I was doing there, I could do here. I also wanted to LA is very saturated for fitness now. You know, so culture is very saturated. It's got a lot of people that, do the same thing. And I just wanted to do my own thing. I want to put Jersey on the map, because Jersey has it breeds a lot of huge fitness influencers and social media stars in general. But um, Jersey's not really like a hot spot where like people are like, oh, I'm gonna go to fucking Jersey to collab with so and so, and it's more like LA and Texas. So I'm trying to do my own thing and put Jersey on the map.
No, that's thick, bro. I rate it. Like you're sticking to your roots. Like not many people do that. Like the easy route is, I guess, going to LA. Like bro, you had it like comfortable. You were meeting with Bradley Martin, getting views from there, which I respect. Like you wanted to go home. I'm a family person too, and like a friends person too, which I completely understand. And so like last thing I really wanted to talk about is like, so I started this podcast to inspire others, just like people like you who have inspired me. So what's some like, advice you have to people that want to start like a fitness career, like a fitness TikTok career, like you, Bradley Martin, like those type of people?
I say that just fucking start, honestly, because so many people are like, yeah, I'm gonna start when I look like this, or I'm gonna start in a couple months, I'm not feeling it right now. It's just essentially they're just afraid of being judged by others. But regardless of how amazing you look, or if you have the most perfect personality, if you're the most charismatic person in the world, there's always gonna be someone that fucking hates on you. There's gonna be always someone that's trying to put you down because they're in a low place in life and they're trying to feel better about themselves. So just fucking start, post consistently, post what you enjoy. Obviously you want to have fun with it. That's, the most long term consistent way to keep going. And be different. TikTok, especially in fitness, is very saturated. You have a lot of people doing the same shit, like transformation trends and trends in general. I would say be different. Use your personality. Talk to the camera. Build an engaging audience, because when you talk to the camera, your fans, your people that watch you really, feel connected to you. You're more personable to them, and they feel like they're building a connection with you. So that's why YouTubers have such a stronger following or fan base, like cult fan base, that will transfer over to other social media platforms. Like you see a lot of TikTokers with huge followings on TikTok, but not maybe not so much on Instagram. Whereas if you're huge on YouTube, chances are you're probably gonna be big everywhere else, because you built that audience, talking to the camera 10, 20 minutes, that just fucking vibes with you and will just follow you wherever you go. You built a real loving audience.
No, I completely agree. Like, for example, when the Social Gloves event was going on, like there was this one TikToker with like 40 million followers, and like no one knew who he was. It just like he had 40 million followers put on TikTok, right? And those followers don't translate to pay-per-view buys. But like on that topic, I'm sorry, I forgot to ask you this, is like YouTube boxing is huge. Like, would you ever get into it? Are you interested in that?
I mean, fuck yeah. I mean, I'm not like big enough, but if there was like ever a fitness boxing event, I would fucking love to do that.
No, bro, like you for sure have the personality. Like who's some YouTubers, TikTokers that you'd be interested in fighting? It's hard because you're 6'4" and like you're jacked, so not
Yeah,
many
no,
people
I
be
know, the
fighting.
perfect person that's like the same height, and me and him used to beef in the past. I mean, we're chilling now, but definitely Seuss in the future.
Oh, see, now that's that's a really good matchup. I would love to see that. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's make that happen, man.
that'd be fucking funny. We beef for a while. We're chilling now, but we got like we're around the same height. I'm not sure how much he weighs, but it would definitely be an entertaining fight. No hard
100%.
feelings. Like I don't, I'm totally cool with him. If this content's funny as shit, I actually watch the YouTube videos from time to time, but I definitely think it'd be a great boxing match.
That's interesting. All right, brother. I guess we're good for now. Thank you so much for coming on, and drop your to see where people can find you.
Yeah, of course, man. Yo, thank you for having me. And yeah, so not Shulk on Instagram, Shulk on YouTube. That's what I'm really trying to grow on. So if you guys are listening, go fucking sub, turn on post notifications, weekly videos every Monday, baby. And TikTok is Joe Shulk. But go sub to the YouTube. That's what we're really trying to grow on and work on this year.
All right, thank you, brother. Have a good night.
You too, homie. Peace.